Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for clicking on WDTV.com. 5 News Web News. It is Thursday, January 31st. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here are some of the top stories we've been following so far today. A house that's been vacant for about 5 years now went up in flames in Harrison County late last night.
That's right. This happened at a 3-story home on Stouts Run Road outside of Quiet Dell. 911 got the call a little bit before 10:30, but it was already engulfed at the time. Gas and electric were hooked up to the building, which sits next to a pond, though they shouldn't have been. Excuse me, it took fire crews about 20 minutes to get the flames under control. It has been deemed suspicious, so the State Fire Marshal's office has been notified.
And investigators have told us a fire that destroyed an abandoned home on the Wetzel and Mon County line early Monday morning is suspicious. They also say it might be tied to a case involving a car that was stolen in the same area and found lit on fire. We're told that sometime Sunday night into early Monday morning, police were told a 2000 Chevy Suburban was stolen out of Wetzel County. Just after 2 o'clock on Monday is when someone discovered the house on Husky Highway on fire. The person who spotted the house fire also found the car that was reported stolen just down the road. Investigators think someone set the car on fire and are considering it a case of arson. Now, if you have any information, you're asked to call the arson hotline. That number on your screen, 800-233-3474.
And a WVU student was badly injured when someone apparently threw a glass bottle and hit him in the eye. And now police are asking for your help in finding that person. Morgantown police say that Christian Chirico, a member of the school's wrestling team, was standing on High Street in front of a hot dog vending stand when someone hit him in the eye with that glass bottle. Chirico had to be taken to the hospital for excessive bleeding. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Morgantown Police Department at 284-7522.
Well, a traffic stop in Lewis County on Tuesday night turned into a meth lab bust. Police in Lewis County arrested 29-year-old Michael Craig after they found a meth lab in his car. Originally, sheriff's deputies had pulled him over for a traffic violation on Route 33 in Weston. Craig's behind bars with a $100,000 bond. Well, Governor Earl Ray Tomblin is saying no way to suggestions that he tap into the state's rainy day fund and raise taxes on alcohol and cigarettes to fund solutions to the state's drug problem. A spokeswoman says he won't embrace those 2 recommendations from the Advisory Council on Substance Abuse that he created in 2011. The Charleston Daily Mail says a report released last week had 9 recommendations, with 2 aimed at building treatment centers for 150,000 addicts. The experts said raising cigarette taxes could create revenue for prevention or recovery programs, but Councilmember Rick Staten says he did not expect Tomblin to embrace the ideas. Tomblin won re-election after vowing not to raise taxes. Experts have linked child abuse and overcrowded prisons to the drug problem.
Well, it seems like some local hospital employees, men and women, will be getting a raise in the future. Reports indicate that workers at Sharp Hospital will be getting some form of raise from the Department of Health and Human Resources. Now, last month, some of those employees voiced concerns about their pay scale and other problems such as understaffing. A Kanawha County judge said that the DHHR would be held in contempt of court if they didn't provide these raises by January 31st. Employees at Mildred Mitchell Bateman Hospital in Huntington will also get these raises. And Gabrielle Giffords delivered emotional testimony during a hearing about gun control on Wednesday. The former Congresswoman and gun shock victim implored Congress to pass new laws to keep Americans safe. NAR Chief Wayne LaPierre rejected the notion that new laws will do more to keep Americans safe. This was the first congressional hearing on the issue since the school shootings in Newtown, Connecticut.
All right, before we leave you right now, we're going to take a look at what some of our newsroom is working on for tonight for First at 5 and 5 News at 6. First up, a renowned biologist at WVU says he will solve global warming. We're going to tell you what he plans to do.
Plus, more on a fire that investigators say is arson, and we're still tracking the severe weather. We're going to have to let you know how much more snow we're in for in your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Ken Meehan tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
We're talking about it all day. We went from 70s or near 70s all the way down to snowing outside.
That's right. Nate Smale said that he has never seen this happen before. I haven't either.
Neither have I.
But our meteorologists think it's nothing, so I don't know.
Yes. Well, we'll see. Hey, Chief Meteorologist Ken Meehan will be here along with Nate Smale for First at 5 and 5 News at 6. Stay tuned to that. Until then,
have a great day, everybody.